Ever wonder what Dark Souls would be like if it took place on a dystopian Earth caused by an invasion of trees? Yeah, me too. Welcome to Remnant from the Ashes, a game that takes place on a post-apocalyptic Earth, until it doesn't. The goal is to find a way to stop the continued advance of the invasive creatures known as the Root. It's not dissimilar from your standard alien invasion causes end-of-the-world scenario. Remnant is a Souls-like third-person shooter. For those who don't know what that means, get ready to see this screen a lot. So prep your dodge rolls and watch your stamina, because you really don't want to get hit. That being said, dying isn't as punishing as other Souls-like games, since there's no penalty except for enemies being reset. Don't worry about losing your scrap, or anything for that matter. But don't get too comfortable. This game is tense, greatly rewards skill, and heavily punishes mistakes. You really want to click on heads in this game, because your damage goes up by... Oh wow, just gonna shuffle out of my crosshair, huh? Equip the right gear, nail your weak point aim, and enemies will get shredded. Start missing shots, get overwhelmed, and... well, you get the idea. And you can experience all of that with up to 2 other players. Careful about getting carried by an experienced player, though. The game is designed to adapt the difficulty based on the highest gear score among the players. Or something like that. Now, this game is designed to run on a seed-based system, which means that the only thing that's consistent between playthroughs is a few key items that are tied to their dungeons, and everything else in the game is procedurally generated. The world layout, the types and numbers of enemies, and even the bosses are randomized from a pool of options. And with the game's adapting difficulty feature that's based on your gear, you can have a new experience each and every time you start a new playthrough. There are side dungeons, or side sewers you can explore for more experience, scrap, and loot. They can have special gimmicks, like having a bunch of explosive traps everywhere, but they usually have good rewards for you to find. What was that music change for? There's nothing in front of me, and I killed everything behind. Oh, I see. Anyway, with the world seed being randomized, you can always find new items, gear, and even traits in new locations. Yes, that's right. You can find one of the 50 or so traits littered throughout the game, each with a max level of 20, and you with the ability to get 800 trait points. Great! I beat the first boss with absolutely no issues. I'm sure I'll never see him again. Ow! Pain! Stop it! I don't want to talk about it. Your experience can be tailored by choosing between 3 game modes, each of which you can choose to re-roll, which resets your progress and builds a new world seed for you to experience. You've got the main story campaign, From the Ashes, adventure mode, and survival mode. The campaign is pretty straightforward. You follow along the main story and try to protect the remnants of humanity. Oh, I see what they did there. Adventure mode is the option you pick when you want a shortened experience focused on one location while hunting a specific boss. Survival mode is interesting, as it is, and I quote, an endless experience with streamlined progression and ramping difficulty curve based on time. Also, boss experience is recommended. So go as fast as you can while digging around for new things. And in case you were wondering, yes, there are difficulty levels, including a hardcore option that must be picked at character creation for those who are much better at the game than me. Guess that means you should play on Apocalypse difficulty, huh? Your goal is to make it to the giant tower to try and find a way to stop the Root. Woo! Finally made it to the tower. I wonder what saving the Earth looks like. Wait, where? What? Hang on a second, this isn't Earth at all! I guess that explains the synopsis for Remnant 2, which is planned to release on July 25th. I wonder what the experience will be like in the sequel. Please no, not the face! To celebrate the arrival of Remnant 2, tell me about your journey through the first game. I hope you've enjoyed reminiscing about Remnant from the Ashes with me, and if you're looking for another co-op experience, check out the videos on the right. I'm your Benefactor, and I pray you have a wonderful day.